Hey guys, today I'm coming at you with my Triple D deck profile. This is my favorite rogue deck, and it's also my only deck that I'm playing right now. It's very fun, and whenever it combos, you just feel really good. It also requires a lot of thinking in some hands that I might show, but let's just get straight into it. So, first card, I play 3 of Double D Savant Kepler. This card searches your dark contracts, which in turn search your Double D monsters. The main combo piece of this deck. Cannot play the deck without it. Second card is Double D Necro Slime. This is a very good card for when it's in the graveyard. It can fusion summon while it's in the graveyard by banishing itself and one other Double D monster to make a fusion monster. Next, I play 3 Double D Swirl Slime. Or I said Swirl Slime for this, but this is Necro Slime. I play 3 of Necro Slime. And then this is 3 Swirl Slime. From the hand, it can fusion summon using itself and another from your hand as a material. Another one of the most important combo pieces. So, the first cards on this list, the first 4 cards on this list are the main combo pieces that you need. Sorry. So, next, I play 3 Double D Lamia. Sorry about this fake card. I ordered the card and it still hasn't gotten here. It's been 24 days, I gotta contact them about that, but Double D Lamia, another one of the most important combo pieces. This is the last of the 3 combo pieces, or 4. This is like the most important because it can special summon itself from grave by getting rid of 1 Double D monster on your field. It can do that from the hand as well, so it doesn't take up your normal summon, and it gets banished after it's sent to the graveyard using that effect. Next card I play 3 of is Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok, sorry. This is a really great extender for your combos. It can special summon a Double D monster when a Double D monster is special summoned. So it can get you 2 summons really easily. But the only downside is that your opponent takes half damage for the rest of the turn, which is not a problem at all. Next card, I play 2 of Double D Ghost. You play 2 of these because sometimes if you draw into it, or sometimes you're gonna need to send it to the graveyard or to banish it. So you always want to play 2 so you can get it out with Needle Fiber during your turn, even if you don't have one of them in your hand or deck, or even if you don't have both in your hand or deck.
Yes, well, I mean, the Reapers were
next card is Apocalypse, Chaos King Apocalypse. Another great card. It can banish 2 Double D monsters from your grave to special summon itself. Just good. Like, there's nothing wrong with this card. Excuse me. Sorry. Double D Savant Copernicus. This card is only good in some situations, so I play 1. It's like, it sends 1 from your hand to the grave, or from your deck to grave, and that's it. Like, it can be good for a name, but like, I never play it. Next card is 3 of Dark Contract with the Gate. Really your only important Dark Contract. Another one of your search cards. You search this with Kepler, and then this searches another Double D monster from your deck. Really, really good. Except that you take 1000 damage at the end of each standby phase, but that's not what you're never going to want to be in your next standby phase. You're going to want to be able to win before then. So next, I have 3 of Jack in the Hand. This is probably kind of weird, but all 3 of your combo pieces are level 1, so there's no point in not using Jack in the Hand. It can search out 3, your opponent takes 1, you take 1, and then you shuffle 1 into deck. It's just a free search. because you play a lot of level 1s in this deck. Hold on, wait. Next, I play 3 of Where Art Thou. It's a free search if you control a level 1 monster, which you normally will in mid combo. And it doesn't really matter about the 2000 damage, but just mine your life points because of your dark contracts and all of the costs that you pay to summon your double D monsters. Oh, wrong card. Sorry. Next, I play 2 of Allure of Darkness. Just draw power, and I needed more cards to fill my deck. That's pretty much the only reason I play this. Really good because it's a fiend dark deck. I play 1 Monster Reborn. 1 charge into a Dark World. 1 Swamp King. It can be useful in some situations, but normally isn't. But you do want to use it so that you can at least get a +1, even if you don't have any dark contracts left in your deck. So next I have 1 Upstart Goblin. Obviously it's limited, so I'm not gonna play more than 1. 1 for 1. Just good card. And then 1 Called by the Grave. That's it for the spells. Now onto the traps. I play 2 Double D Recruits. This can, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, target any number of Double D monsters in your hand, or Double D or Dark Contract cards in your graveyard, and up to the difference, add those cards to your hand. So, if say your opponent has 3 cards and you have an empty board because you had to go second, or not because you had to go second, but you have an empty board, you can activate this on their turn or your turn, or your second turn after you play this. Then it will get back 3, it will get back 3 Double D monsters, Double D or Dark Contract cards from your graveyard, which is really good. And then I play 1 Double D, Triple D Human Resources. This lets you shuffle 3 cards into your deck, any combination of Double D monsters in your hand, field, or graveyard, and then you can add 2 Double D monsters from your deck to your hand. This is another really good card. So that's it for the main deck, and now let's go to the extra deck. So for the first card in my extra deck, for my Double D deck profile, I will play 1 Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh. Really good card. It will let you put 2 Double D monsters in your Pendulum Scales. Next, I play 1 Kriston Needlefiber. Essential for your combo to special summon 1 ghost from your deck. Next, I play 1 Cross Sheep. Another really good card because I play all 4 types of summoning. Next, I play, for my Xyz, I play 1 Triple D Wave High King Caesar. It's an Omni Negate for 2 Genguses, which is really good. It's just free, basically, because you can get it out with Swirl Slime, and then you can activate Necro to get out 2. Next, I play a Triple D Duo Don King Kali-Yuga. It needs 2 level 8s, and you play a ton of level 8s. It can pop all back row for 1 Xyz material, and it has some other effects, but this is kind of just like if you brick and you need to get out a good monster. For my synchros, I play 1 Satellite Warrior, 1 Borreload Savage Dragon, 1 Crystal Wing, 1 Siegfried, 1 Alexander, and 1 Formula Synchron. All just combo pieces, and your ending board will only be synchro monsters. And for my fusions, I play 1 Triple D Flame King Genghis, 1 Triple D Flame King, 1 Big Genghis, and 2 Small Genghis. And these are all combo pieces. So now, speaking of combos, let's get to them. So I'm back with your combos, and let's get straight into them. So for your first combo, you need 1 Kepler, in two of these, or two of these three cards. So let's say you have Kepler and these two. So we'll start the combo. Hold on a second, let me get in the middle. Okay, first you're gonna normal summon Kepler, search, gate, and then gate will search your missing piece. This. So activate Swirl Slime's effect to fuse with this for Genghis. Then you're gonna want to banish Swirl to special summon Lamia from your hand. Then, since a Double D monster was special summoned, you can special summon one from your grave, which will be Necro Slime. This is your main combo that you're going to need to do, this line of play. So, once you got that down, come back. Now, hold on. Now you need to tune into this, Alexander, these two, into Alexander. This is my grave and banished. Sorry. Maybe I should get this. And these are all the other cards that I'm gonna need. That's banished. Okay. So, you're gonna summon it here. Okay. Now, you're going to activate, or now you're gonna link for Cross Sheep. Sorry, my mat's a little messy. And now you're going to activate Necro Slime's effect from your graveyard to fuse itself with Genghis for Big Genghis. You're going to special summon it here so that Cross Sheep's effect will trigger, special summoning one monster from your graveyard. That'll be Lamia. Then, Big Genghis's effect will activate, summoning Alexander to your field. Now you're going to want to link into Crystron Needle Fiber with these two. And you're going to want to put it in the only place you can, here. So, now, activate Needle Fiber's effect to search, not to search, sorry, or yes, to search. Search and then special summon. Sorry, this is a little confusing. Special summon Ghost. Then Alexander's effect will trigger, special summoning Lamia from your graveyard. Now, you're going to want to tune Lamia and Alexander for Crystal Wing. Sorry. For Crystal Wing. Put it here. You're always going to want to do that before you go into Gilgamesh, because Gilgamesh locks you into double Ds for the rest of the turn. Effect of Gilgamesh, that's going to search these two cards. You're going to put Apocalypse here and Ragnarok here. You're going to activate Apocalypse's effect to banish Ghost and then Big Genghis. Those are banished here. Now, that will special summon this to here. Then you're going to want to chain Ghost's effect to bring your Genghis, normal Genghis, not Big Genghis, back to your grave. Now, next thing you want to do, activate Lamia's effect from your graveyard to special summon itself, and then get rid of one double D monster on the field. Monster or Dark Contract. Sorry, let me adjust the camera real quick. So, now, since a double D monster was special summoned, you can activate Ragnarok's effect to special summon Genghis from your grave. Then the last thing you want to do is go into Siegfried with these two. And then you're going to want to pass turn. So everybody's going to be like, what the f is this board? It's so trash, like what the fuck? But on your opponent's turn, you have a spell negate, monster negate. After you negate two, you can tag out Needle Fiber for Formula Synchron. And Formula Synchron's effect will trigger. You can draw one. I won't be doing that right now because I've organized my deck right now. Okay, and then his other effect will trigger to tune immediately into Satellite Warrior. Now with Satellite Warrior, you have two pops. Then it gains 1,000 for each. Next, you're gonna want to. So before that, you need to hold on. Let me move this a little bit forward. You need to chain link 1, chain link 2. And then you can special, since Genghis is here on Cross Sheep, you can special summon Formula Synchron from your grave. And then, whenever your opponent or you does anything right now, you can activate Formula Synchron's effect to tune these two, and go into Borreload. Borreload's effect will activate, special summoning, or not special summoning, but putting Gilgamesh in this zone, and then that's your ending board. So right now you have two Omni negates, one monster negate, a 5,200 attack point monster, a 3,700 attack point monster, and a 4,000 hold on, let me do the math. That's 4,200 attack points. So that's a ton of attack points. And on your next turn, actually wait, no you can't, because sorry. Because whenever this goes to the graveyard after its effect is activated, it's banished. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile a lot. It would mean a lot to me if you would like, subscribe, and share my channel to anybody you know. I will try to be posting more content, and I'll see you guys later.